comments, class? 3.2, factors and greatest common factors. Class, can you find factors?
Yes.
Class, can you find greatest common factors?
Yes.
On the count of 3, tell me what method we use to find factors and greatest common factors. 1, 2, 3.
Smiley face method.
All right, cool. Factor, before we get to the smiley face method. A factor is a number that goes into another number with nothing left over. Okay, does 2 go into 6? How many times? Does 3 go into 6? How many times? 2. So would they be factors? Yeah, because there's nothing left over. Actually, there's 2 of them. So they're called factor. And the factor pairs multiply together to give you, what's this word right here? Oh, nice job. Greatest common factor. I'm not going to talk about the definition because we'll talk about it in a second. But how do we abbreviate greatest common factor?
GCF.
Beautiful. Smiley face method. Here we go. It says number 5, find all the factors of 12. Yes? All right, so let's walk through how to do this. When we're going to find all the factors of 12, we start by making a... Say again?
T-chart.
Should be all of us answering this question, right? T-chart. All right, and the T-chart is made... What are we going to call the T-chart?
12.
The T-chart is called 12 because we're finding all the factors of 12, right? Now, we know that every single number has a factor of what?
1.
So everyone would start off by writing 1 no matter what, right? I should be up here. We should not be organizing our binder right now. So we have 1, and then what do we multiply with, or what do we multiply 1 with to get to 12?
12.
So it's 1 and 12 is our first factor pair.
Yes.
Now, the next number we're going to try after 1 is...
2.
And why do we know 2 works? Why do we know 2 works, Malachi? 12 is an even number, right? Does 2 always go into even numbers? All right, so then what does 2 partner with to get to 12 when you multiply?
6.
That is not everybody. That is not everybody. So it's 2 and 6. Okay, so we've tried 2. We get 6. What's our next number we try?
3.
Does 3 actually go into 12?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
So our new pair, it would be 3 and 4, yes?
Yes.
What's the next number we try?
5.
Well, what comes after 3?
4.
4, and we do a...
Crossover.
And that means we're done, right?
Yes.
Well, we're done with the factors, though, right? All right, so we put a dimple at our smallest factor, we put a dimple at our biggest factor, and we draw ourselves a smiley face, right? And that would be all of the factors that go into 12, yes? So I listed them all down here in order, yeah? Okay, now, down here, we have to find the greatest common factor, yes? So we do the same thing. We find all the factors of 12. We draw a smiley face, yay. We find all the factors of our second number, 28, because we're finding the greatest common factor of 2 different numbers, so we need 2 T-charts, yes? And then we started circling and crossing off. Why did I circle 1? It's on both sides. Okay, I'm going to wait. This video is taking us way too long, and some of you aren't even looking up here. So, 10-minute video, I don't care. Okay, so I got 1, I circled it. What about 2? Should I circle 2? Why? It's on both sides. Why is 3 crossed off? It's not on both sides. Why is 4 circled? 6 and 12, not on both sides, right? 7, 14, 28, not on both sides, right? So what is the biggest number I have circled?
4.
So do I have to answer the question? Since it asked me what's the greatest common factor, I should say 4, right?
Yes.
Here's another example of 2 more numbers that we used, and we found our greatest common factor is 12, right? So you can look at that if you need more help with this. We good?